Is it possible for a love to be so deep it becomes a curse? A passion so fierce it haunts the living long after the heart has stopped? Today, we journey into the heart of the Yorkshire moors to uncover the history of Wuthering Heights, the most painful love story ever told on film. This is the story of a masterpiece born from conflict, a film that redefined Gothic romance for the world. In 1939, often called Hollywood's golden year, one film stood out for its dark, brooding intensity. Directed by William Wyler, this adaptation didn't just capture Emily Brontë's words, it captured an eternal ache that still resonates today. But before the cameras rolled in California, there was the ink of Emily Brontë in the remote parsonage of Haworth. A recluse who breathed life into Heathcliff and Catherine, characters so fierce they challenged the very morality of Victorian England. Her novel was a storm of passion and revenge, a story many believed could never be truly captured on the silver screen. Producer Samuel Goldwyn knew it was a gamble. He envisioned a prestige project that would elevate Hollywood to the heights of high art. He assembled a team of titans, writers Ben Hecht and Charles MacArthur, and the perfectionist director, William Wyler. Casting was a battlefield. Merle Oberon was the chosen Cathy, but for Heathcliff, Goldwyn sought a raw, brooding presence. A young Laurence Olivier was hesitant. He initially looked down on cinema, famously calling it an anemic little medium. His then-fiancée, Vivien Leigh, desperately wanted to play Cathy, but the role was already cast. She refused a secondary part, unaware of her own destiny that year. To recreate Yorkshire in California, Goldwyn imported real heather, but in the warm sun, it grew to monstrous proportions, requiring constant trimming. The weather was equally challenging. High winds on location even led to Merle Oberon sustaining a painful ankle injury. But the real storm was inside the studio. William Wyler was a relentless perfectionist, earning the nickname 40-Take Wyler. Olivier and Oberon clashed bitterly. In one romantic scene, Olivier accidentally spat on her, leading to a legendary shouting match on set. Wyler pushed Olivier until the actor's stage theatricality crumbled, teaching him the subtle, intimate power of the camera lens. The film's visual genius came from cinematographer Greg Toland, who would later go on to film Citizen Kane. He used deep focus and moody lighting to capture the Gothic essence of the novel, making the house itself a character in the drama. To fit the story into 2 hours, the filmmakers made a radical choice. They cut the entire second half of Brontë's book. This narrowed the focus to the primal, destructive love between Cathy and Heathcliff, turning it into a pure romantic tragedy. The ending was the final battleground. Wyler wanted a somber, realistic conclusion, Heathcliff's cold body in the snow, but Goldwyn insisted on a supernatural reunion. Wyler refused to shoot it, so Goldwyn used doubles to create the iconic ghostly ending. When it premiered in 1939, it was an instant sensation, even in a year filled with classics like The Wizard of Oz. It earned 8 Academy Award nominations, winning for Toland's haunting cinematography and cementing Olivier as a worldwide star. The 1939 version became the gold standard. For decades, it defined how the world saw Heathcliff and Cathy. It transformed a complex, brutal Gothic tale into the quintessential story of doomed passion in the public imagination. From India to Mexico, the story has been reimagined countless times, proving its universal themes of class and rebellion. It speaks to the human desire for a connection that transcends social boundaries and even death itself. Critics still debate the 1939 film's departures from the book, yet none can deny its sheer emotional power. It remains the bridge between Brontë's wild imagination and the polished artistry of Hollywood's golden age. The defining moment of the film wasn't just its ending, but the realization that love can be both a prison and a liberation. Wuthering Heights remains a testament to the power of painful love. It reminds us that even in the darkest shadows, passion finds its light. Thank you for joining us on this journey through cinematic history. Why do you think this story still moves us today? Let us know below. If you enjoyed this documentary, please like, share, and subscribe for more deep dives into the films that shaped our world. Until next time, keep exploring the stories behind the screens. Goodbye.